So, inmate Brandon Dotson was found dead in his prison cell on the day of his parole hearing. The man was serving 99 years for burglary. The day he's up for parole, he's found dead. Now, his family has been calling, saying he owes money for drugs and debts, has been getting beating, extorting. All this shit's been happening to him, right? Pretty basic shit that goes on in prison. Except the fact is this. When they found out he was dead, they put the proper paperwork in to get the body. Well, it took 6 days for them to finally release the body. And they were kind of like, what the fuck took so long? And on top of it, he was so badly decomposed, like they had him in the heat somewhere, that they literally had to do a closed casket. So the family hired somebody to do an independent autopsy. And guess what they found out? That his heart was surgically removed from his body. Now, like I always tell you guys, whatever they want to happen in prison will happen in prison because nobody gives a fuck. Because at the end of the day, they're just going to say a bunch of crazy ass convicts did it, write it up however they want, their word against somebody else's word, and go about their business. This might sound like a conspiracy theory, but think about it. All the shit that goes down in prison, all the murders, all the corruption from the warden all the way to the convicts. I think that he was going through reception because when you go through reception center, they get your blood, they get all your vitals, they get all the information in case something happens. And I think he matched with somebody else on the streets or somehow somebody needed a heart. So they put a hit out on him, send them people in there, killed his ass, got the doctors in there, paid a little money, surgically removed the heart, and got it the fuck up out of there. Put him somewhere so that his body would decompose so bad that it would be almost impossible to see any scarring or anything of where they removed the heart. Now, that's my personal opinion. But also, imagine if this has been going on for decades and they just been selling dead inmates' organs on the black market for years and years and years, and this is the first time we're hearing about it. Prison is another world. Time does not exist, only opportunity. That's why I always tell you guys, 5 minutes can cost you the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if you're doing 6 months, a year, or a life sentence. If they want your ass dead, for whatever reason it may be, your ass is going to get hit up. This has to be one of the strangest situations I've ever covered, but I hate to say it, unfortunately, I'm not surprised. And the fucked up part about it is all that's going to happen is they're going to say, yeah, he was beaten to death by some inmates. They cut out his heart and flushed it down the toilet or make up some bullshit. And it's going to be a convict's word against a warden's. And somebody's counting 20, 30, 40 grand for that organ while that family is just going through so much grief. It's unbelievable. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about this. Stay out, stay free. Us.